Do you ever wonder, how do all these people become so successful? What are they doing? How have they made a name for themselves? Do you ever think they must be really wealthy? They must be really special. They must be really smart or have the right connections. Well, hey there. We haven't met yet. This is Nicolette Moore. I'm a busy mom. I know if I can build a brand online, you can too. So if you're wondering how you can make it online, I can tell you with 100% certainty you can. And I'm gonna prove it to you. So have you ever heard of Lisa Nichols? She's pretty awesome. Well, she has built a phenomenal, crazy, amazing brand online. She was the only one who made that happen.
What got me thinking about Lisa today was my baby was crying and he needed a diaper change, so I went to go get him set up. And I thought about how in her story she tells about a day where she went to the ATM to withdraw some money because she was out of diapers and her baby was due for a diaper change. So she goes to the ATM and she can't withdraw any money. She has insufficient funds. She had to wrap her baby in towels for 2 days before she was able to get the money needed in order to get him some diapers.
I had to get on government's assistance to have my baby. I was on WIC, Women, Infant, and Children, to feed my child. And when my son was 8 months old, I went to the ATM to get $20 out the bank because I didn't have any Pampers for him. And in order to get $20 out, you got that $20 in. I had $11.42. And I still can't tell the story without getting emotional because it's my story. For 2 days, I had to wrap my son in a towel. But something happened, Steve, in those 2 days. I was at rock bottom. I was broke, and I was broken. Inglewood, California. My son laying on his back at 8 months. I have a towel over him, and I have my hand on his stomach saying, "Don't you worry, Jaylani. Mommy will never be this broke again." And I made a decision. I was bankrupt. And every stinking thinking I had, I was bankrupt and trying to protect my pride. I was bankrupt and trying to be all that in a bag of chips and a bowl of grits, falsified. I was bankrupt and trying to not ask anyone for help. I was bankrupt in everything that was holding me and keeping me where I was. I've always talked a good game, but I wasn't doing anything with my gift. And all that thing about potential, I was tired of having potential. I wanted to have my now.
She talks about having grown up on the wrong side of LA, being worried about getting in fights on the way home from school. Her childhood, a little rough. When she was in school, she was told that she was an awful writer. One of her professors from school said, "Lisa, you should never speak from stage."
Here's Lisa Nichols.
One of Mama's favorite ladies. But you know what she ended up doing? She went on as a beautiful orator, speaking on stage, passionate to share empowerment with youth in her local area. And she was discovered by Jack Canfield of Chicken Soup for the Soul. They pursued her 3 times. They reached out. They said, Lisa, we want you to write for Chicken Soup for the Soul. She was like...
I declined Jack Canfield when he first asked me to be the co-author. And then someone called and asked me a second time would I co-author the book. And I declined a second time. Then that same person called a third time and asked me. And yes, I declined the third time. And then they called a fourth time. Believe it or not, this happened over 5 months. They called a fourth time and said, you know, Miss Nichols, Jack Canfield really, really believes that you'll be a great author. And I said, oh no, I'm really busy being a CEO and a single mom. And at the time, I was really busy being broke. I had no business. On the 5th time, yes, 5 times they called. So I'm speaking to every single person out there who knows that you have a message in your belly, but you have trepidation. I said no 5 times. And on the 5th call, the woman said something that disrupted me. She goes, Miss Nichols, you seem like you're a smart businesswoman. So I'm not sure why you're saying no to Chicken Soup for the Soul. You know that they're in the Guinness Book of World Records as being the longest standing best-selling series in the history of any series, correct? And I immediately felt like she was calling me dumb, which I think she was. And in my defense, I started rambling really fast and the truth jumped out of my mouth without my authorization. I said, well, I'm busy. I'm scared. And scared actually jumped out of my mouth.
Now she's got a lot more to her story, so you should definitely go check her out.
So as you see, Lisa overcame all the odds that were placed against her, right?
Lisa has led a phenomenal life. She came from what most would say a life that would lead to mediocrity, to being a thought leader, a transformational speaker. She's somebody who travels the world and changes lives. She's built an incredible brand. She's strong. She's resilient. Listen to some quick words of wisdom from Lisa.
What's the wisdom you have from all your time so far?
Don't count the number of times you've been knocked down. Get attached to the number of times you get up.
Now, if you haven't done it already,
smash that like button! Hit that subscribe button!
so look, Lisa comes from a place where nobody thought that she would make it to where she is now. She's phenomenal. She travels the world. She's a transformational speaker. She's a beautiful orator. In fact, I took a course of hers called Speak and Inspire through Mind Valley. And if you look in the description below, I'm going to provide you this beautiful exercise that she provides. In the midst of her depression, she went and saw a psychiatrist. The doctor wanted to give her a prescription and she was like, whoa, Lisa? Medicine? Sad drugs? Let me do this for 30 days. And the doctor allowed it. If you click on the description below, I'll show exactly what she shared. I encourage you to do the exercise and then share your comments about how the exercise has transformed your life. Now for some final words of wisdom from Lisa.
And I'm just here to call you to the thing that you want to be called for. See, we often need someone to love us enough to get in our face and say, you are brilliant. Live like it. You're amazing. Live like it. You're courageous. Love like it. You can forgive the unforgivable when you want to, and you can love the unlovable when you choose to. You are brilliant, unique, unrepeatable miracles in this room. And there's a calling on your life. And you don't get to shake it because you're scared. You don't get to shake it because no one supports you. You don't get to shake the calling on your life. And you are the perfect person for this assignment. You're the perfect person with all of your idiosyncrasies, with all of your OCD-ness, with all of your that. You're the perfect person for this assignment. The universe is just waiting on you to say yes, yes. You said the first yes. You said that first yes, but you ain't said that second yes yet. You're trying to have it not cost you something. Your conviction is going to be inconveniencing. See, you trying to keep your convictions inside of your convenience. It ain't happening.
Make sure you
Smash that like button! Hit that subscribe button!
to hear more from yours truly, where you'll be empowered to build your own brand, because if Lisa Nichols did it, you can too. Peace out. Much love.